Right now, so on the 2nd May we will come to church. Now after that, the Bible still says that children, obey your parents in the Lord, honor your mother and your father. This time around, we will honor them systematically. But we are starting with mamas. So we are honoring our parents. We are honoring mamas. And so there's something beautiful coming up. We will show you some videos of past events. So this time around the celebration is in twofold. We have the on-air promotion where you are writing in not less than 100 words what you consider to be mama's biggest sacrifice and how it has changed your life. So we will receive your entries and then shortlist it to 10 people. Now out of the 10 we will still screen it to 3 people. So I mean, your story has to be compelling because I think that everybody has a compelling story to tell about their mothers. So maybe your mother did some Superman kind of stuff, but it could be something very small. But that thing, if had not happened, would have been chaotic. You wouldn't have been where you are. And this is what sacrifice means to you. Share it.
I think that sometimes we think about, because mom has been a certain way all your life, we think about the experiences with mom and we think, my story is not a big deal. But you see, when you share with us that story, it's in comparison with every story that we are receiving. That could be the story.
Of course.
That will be the winning story.
So yesterday, when I went home, I asked the boys, I asked Basam, so what would you consider my greatest sacrifice in your life? I was amazed the things he said.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I wouldn't want to share them here. But I was shocked and I asked myself, so he was observing all these.
Wow.
Because I felt I was just playing my role as mommy. But he said, I remember this time when this happened and you did this. And I was like, oh, wow. So these children are taking stock of everything that we are doing. So if you do appreciate mama in this regard, share it. Sometimes it's beautiful to hear, and also to at least know that you remember some of these things, because they probably might have happened years ago, but the mere fact that you remember and are saying thank you, it means the world to us. So please don't fall short of this. Share what mama has done for you, that greatest sacrifice. Now, apart from the on-air promotion, which the 3 amazing women, who comes tops, will be adjudged, and also be taken to Peninsula Resort. We also have the event coming up. So it's not just write the letter and then that is it. So on the 8th of May, we are having a sitting. I like it, kind of dinner stuff, to now say that, yo, mama, we are proud of y'all, so come join us, let's break bread, let's make merry, let us celebrate you.
That's beautiful.
And we are doing this on the 8th of May at Xenia Event Center. Is a cantonment, the place they be, David. Is beautiful. Yes, Zena is very beautiful. All you need to do is pay just 250 Ghana cedis, per head for mama. So if you are bringing, I'm also mommy, right?
Yes, I know.
Yeah. So if you are taking me, you just all you need to do is buy a ticket of 250 for me and 250 for yourself. And sometimes it's difficult to find a gift, an appropriate gift, but you can sell an experience to your mama, and it will mean the whole world to them, and they will never forget this. You can buy everything for them, but taking them out, making them feel that special, giving them your day or your evening, is what makes all the difference. And so it's going to happen at 4 p.m. We are dealing with mothers, and so we don't want stuff to drag
late
into the night. Early dinner, we are very health conscious. So early dinner, beautiful stuff and all that, and all, So we do that as well.
Fantastic.
And it's going to actually be some kind of back to your village kind of, so I say Northern Village Kakra, Southern Village Kakra, and Account Village Kakra. So this is going to happen. So that is one. So start psyching yourself for that. But in the meantime, we are receiving your entries. Do tell us mama's sacrifice in your life.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so the numbers there, don't forget what they are: 0549 986 996, as well as 0550 585832. These two numbers are very critical. All right, and that's where we're receiving by WhatsApp. No need to send email, no need to write a letter and bring it, all the way to Citi front desk. Okay, so just send us by WhatsApp, okay? And then keep it short, right? Not more than 100 words, okay? So 100 words max, not more than 100 words. Just send it to us by WhatsApp, and we will compile all of them. We'll read through them. We have a whole, committee that's going to sit and read through the different entries, and then we're going to shortlist top 10, top 3, and so on. All right, so I think you can just start sending. If you haven't started sending, all right, I don't know what you're waiting for. All right, so let it come in. Let it come in. Yeah.
Well, so I think that we have some videos. So people actually have been sending stuff, right? So every year we do this, and you should hear what people talk about, what they say. You might think that what your mom has done for you, like David said, she was just playing mommy, but just share it. So just take a listen at these stories, from 2019.
But for Mama, I would have just been another man who had to battle life on the streets the crooked way. Though I was brought up in a very hostile community, we taught me that our communities do not define us. Instead, we define the community. In the absence of my father growing up in my entire life as a child, you stood in and taught me what it means to be a man. We lived in a community where misuse and abuse of children were the norm of the day. But you stood in firm against all that and vowed never to abuse and misuse me. And that's why I call you Mama. Mama, mother against misuse and abuse. God bless you, Mama. I am what I am today because of you.
But for Mama, I could have been a blind man today. But Mama did all her best, sewed her clothes to see me. Now I can see. Oh, I thank you and I love you, Mama. My name is Eric Delali Dijano.
But for Mama, who is my grandmother, I wouldn't be alive today. I battled with cancer, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, in 2013, yes. And at that time, funds were coming from nowhere, and she'd go everywhere, the extreme mile, to get money for me. And I remember one time, well, my mom was alive, but then, she couldn't take things like those. She was supportive, but then my grandma was just exceptional. From running tests to we sleeping on the 4th floor together. She was with me when I had to do my surgery at the ENT of Kolebu. She was, God bless Grandma Vida. I know some of my doctors have told me severally that hadn't she been on the ward with me, I would have lost my life. God bless her. God bless her. I'm missing calling, sending my text from Usu.
But for Mama, I wouldn't be here saying this today. The option of abortion was forced down her throat, which she rejected. She chose to keep me and give me life, earning the hate of many of the family members. Mama chose to stay in the marriage in the midst of the crisis. Her reason? I want to be the one to raise my children. This she did. But for Mama, she sacrificed all her capital just to support us through life, leading to the collapse of her business several times. But she still endured. Today, we are where we are because she sacrificed her comfort, her peace, her joy, just to make sure we receive the best. Thank you, Mama. We are very grateful.
But for Mama, I would be a victim of suicide rather than a survivor. Mama stood by me at my lowest point in life. Her days were empty and her nights were long. She saw me through therapy and made sure I took my antidepressants. She always told me to calm myself and allow the storm, because the storm will pass and all shall be well. Indeed, all is fine now. It is true when they say a mother will not sleep until her child dies. But for Mama, I wouldn't have been here to send this voice note. I love you, Mama. Happy Mother's Day. I don't know what I would have done without you in my life. God bless you. Thank you for life. Thank you for giving me another opportunity. I definitely can't do without you. You are my rock and I love you.
But for Mama, I would have died. My mom actually left her well-paid job to sit with me in the hospital throughout my darkest moment. When I had issues with my kidney, she was there. She left her job, everything. She gave up everything just to be with me, for me to recover and be who I am. But for my mama, I wouldn't be leaving. But for my mama, I would have made so many mistakes. We have our differences. We argue, we have our differences. But yet still, whenever I lost hope, I give up, I want to give up, I just look at her and then get back on my feet. She gives me the courage and everything that I need in this life. I want to say God bless her and may the Lord keep her for me. She must or she will enjoy her fruit of her labor. Amen. Her name is Madame Vera Benjamin.
But for Mama, my siblings and I would not have been as successful as we are today. When Dad became unemployed in the late 90s to early 2000s, Mom, being a professional secretary, had to do many menial jobs, including working on construction sites to carrying cement and heavy concrete so we could stay in school, be clothed and have food to eat. Mom has truly been an inspiration, not to only me, but to all those who have come across her. She is the true definition of what being a mother really means. Hajia Zubeida, you rock.
But for Mama, my life would be very miserable. I remember when I was married fresh, my husband was too sick. His friends couldn't even recognize him. I was battling with my first trimester, my first trimester pregnancy, and it was too much of a hell. Mama said, okay, you guys relocate to my house. I'll take care of your husband, his medication, his food schedules, and so that you can also have some time to manage your pregnancy. And we have gone through all that. Thanks to God and thanks to Mama, we are all healthy today with our 3 children. Mama, we love you. Thank you so much.
But for Mama, I don't know where I would have been by now. She was put into the family will by my dad somewhere in 1984. As a teenager and a middle school Form 2 student, and the girls preferred by then how to drop out of school. She could have opted to abort me and continue with her education, but she didn't. She suffered tribulations and maltreatment from my dad's family members, as my dad himself was in training college by then. Again, she was rejected and disowned by her own parents and siblings for choosing childbearing over education. What pains me for her is the fact that she was the only female in the midst of her brothers. She has to carry me at the back and go fishing in the farm river to get fish, which she prepares and sell on market days just to buy kerosene and soap. Here I am today, a teacher and a continuing student of UUW after some 35 years of a wise decision you chose, Mom. I'm proud of you
I'm most grateful. Thank you, and God bless you. Ramos Jidepo Agbeko, your first son.
But for Mama, I wouldn't have been a chartered accountant. I was a carpenter apprentice with my master's house at Santa Maria, Nipanhiamwa, and the carpentry shop at Odoko Busha Junction. I walked through and through from the carpentry shop and my master's house. Go to my master's house in the morning, fetch water and do other houseworks. Come back to work at Odoko, work in anyway at Odoko, close from work, go back to the house, cook, and come back and sleep at the shop. And when Mama visited and saw my situation, she said, no, you will die in this. And she took me to a front place, to school. And here I am today, a chartered accountant, working in one of the most reputable institutions of government in Ghana. But for Mama, I would have been a chartered accountant. Thank you, Mama.
So those were the voices of the top 10 who made it to in the competition of But for Mama a few years ago. Some of those stories, Reba.
Very, very touching.
My goodness, my goodness.
You know, so
the one that the lady said that the husband was not well.
Yeah. Are you crying?
No, I'm not. The husband wasn't well.
Why
do you think I'm crying?
Okay, you're not crying.
But it's okay. Am I not allowed to cry?
You are.
So it's okay. No, but when she said that the husband wasn't well, and then the mother said, you know what? Relocate to my house. Mm-hmm. I'll take care of you and your husband.
Look, there are some good human beings on earth too.
And because of that today, she, her husband, well. and their three children are all well and doing well. I mean, it's amazing. It's, yeah.
You know, so if you have this kind of compelling story, you know, share with us, write to us, you know, and in 100 words or less, you know, share this with us. And this promotion ends on the 4th of May, you know, so because we need to do the shortlisting and all that. So do send your stories to us, your compelling stories with us, you know, and let's celebrate Mama. And then on the 8th of May as well, we crown it all in a grand style. This is happening, so start psyching yourself for that as well, you know. But in the meantime, do share your compelling stories with us. This is a portrait of Mama.